What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sean P back again with another edition of Hip Hop Roundtable Review. Uh, as I said earlier in the week when I did the weekend review, still got to post it, but anyway, yeah, I'm behind on posting videos anyway. But when I did a weekend review, I said that I'm gonna come with a couple more quick picks, if you will, and reviews of some new music that dropped. So tonight I want to get to the Central Cee album. Now, Central Cee is a popular UK mainstream drill artist. You know, UK drill is getting big. UK drill and slash grime has really been uh, the main driving force behind Brooklyn drill, which brought you Pop Smoke and Fabio Foreign and 22 G's and even Ice Spice, who's considered a drill artist. You know what I mean? So Central Cee is kind of like the new hot kid on the block. You know what I mean? He's popular. He's popular with the ladies. He's got a whole. He's dating Ice Spice or dated Ice Spice. I don't know if they're together anymore. Anyway, Central Cee dropped his debut album. You know what I mean? And his debut album, "Can't Rush to Greatness," came out about a week ago. So it's an interesting album, man. Interesting album. And it kind of surprised me because I kind of look at drill music as being all the same. And really, maybe since Pop Smoke passed away, I really never had a rush to listen to a drill or UK drill or Brooklyn drill album. I mean, there are a few songs here and there that kind of get you hyped up and you may really vibe to like that. But outside of that, I really don't get into drill like that. But this album maybe turn some heads a bit because it sounds maybe this guy has something. Maybe this guy is that next guy to carry over that drill torch that was kind of fell off since Pop Smoke passed away. You know what I mean? Because it really hasn't been a marquee artist. If you want to count Ice Spice, okay, but I'm talking about a real mainstream artist to have that drill that drill beat sound that really brings that energy and brings the masses to the table as far as content to listen to. So we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and we're gonna sum it up in the end. So, "Can't Rush to Greatness." Let's share the screen here. So let's go. So what did I like overall? I think the best quality of this album is it had a vibe to it. Like I really just vibed off the energy of this album, and the vibe all wasn't just all hype up, like get hype type of music, which is mostly what Pop Smoke was. Like he has some dope songs in here. He has some introspective stuff, some songs about relationships, some emo rap. Like he came with a lot, and it was like a very entertaining vibe from start to finish. Only 17 songs on here, pretty quick songs. I'd say they'd average about 2.5 minutes, which is good for a drill album. Maybe a couple of introspective joints that were like maybe 3 minutes plus. But overall, definitely like the vibe and the flow of it. I like this guy's mic presence. He's monotone, but like an entertaining monotone. You know what I mean? And I think, and listen, I know people in America kind of turned off to UK drill because of the accent. Accent throws you off a little bit. I think his accent actually adds something to his style. Like I actually am entertained from his accent more so because he's unique. He brings something different to the style. He comes with a different swag, a different flash, like, and I like that. I like that he brings something different to the table. You know what I mean? I think the production on here was banging. Like I said, it was just not all the same UK drill beat, but it was mostly up tempo. But a couple of songs were a little bit, slower that you could vibe to and chill in the ride. You know what I mean? I think this is a great album for the car. Like, you really like that. You know what I mean? Features were pretty good. You know what I mean? I'll say the features. Yeah, features were decent. I like the features with 21 Savage and Lil Baby because he has a chemistry with some of these trap rappers. He definitely has a chemistry with 21 Savage, which is slowly, might I say, becoming one of the best feature artists in the game. I would rather listen to a 21 Savage feature more so than his album, man. He's featured with a few now, from Travis Scott to Future to even Nas. You know what I mean? So he's not a bad feature artist whatsoever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like the features on here, production, and it got some dope songs that I like the vibe about. You know what I mean? So what songs caught my ear? I'm going with 5 Star. Kind of a low key, like, up tempo joint. You know what I mean? St. Patrick's got a nice sample with it. Another up tempo joint. But I think that the standout song on this that is on heavy repeat is GBP, man. And it's like a back and forth with him and 21 Savage about, you know, being American, getting American money versus UK money. I just feel the vibe of this. This is a song you turn up and you crank in that ride, and you just, you have that blaring rolling down the highway. This is an excellent song for the ride. Definitely like the vibe of this. Definitely feeling that. Right into Top Field Freestyle and Up North, which are more, Up North is more of a down tempo, smooth joint. But Top Freestyle gives me a lot of it actually has more of a trap vibe to it. Like, Top Freestyle reminds me of like a Young Jeezy song in a way. But this guy comes with a unique flair and a unique flow to this. And it comes with like one of those 2010s trap beats. You know what I mean? Like, I could easily see like Jeezy, killing a beat like this. But he did his thing on this, man, and it's definitely a good vibe to it. I said Up North is another one. I think 10. I think 10 with who is it? With Skepta, who is a UK drill legend. You know what I mean? I thought that was dope. They have a dope collab on there. And I would say band for band, another banger with Little Baby. Another banger with Little Baby, man. That's another one you just crank in your ride and you don't stop. That's another banger for the ride. I'd say Limitless, Gen Z Love, which is kind of like a little love story, little song for the ladies. But it's more of about how a relationship kind of doesn't work, you know what I mean? But still dope record. And I'd say Must Be would be the last one that I really like. But I'm mostly entertained from this album. This album doesn't have a lot of stuff that I don't like. So what I don't like, the content is kind of ordinary. You know what I mean? It's kind of just the same type of street kind of trap vibe to it. But he does have some, how should I say, different joints on here, which are more introspective. I would like him to go more into that. You know what I mean? Some emo joints on here. But the content is kind of kind of redundant, kind of like what you would expect from a trap or a drill album. A couple of songs on here are skippable. You know what I mean? Maybe two or three of the joints on here. I know the joint with Young Miko on here, and some of the features. I think he had great chemistry with the trap artists. The little Dirk feature, I'm kind of so on. You know what I mean? He could have came better on that one. Little Dirk. And I would say some of the joints at the end, like Walk-In Wardrobe, is kind of skippable because after a while, some of the drill beats just start sounding the same. You know what I mean? Um, but it's a good mix on here. You know what I mean? It's a good mix on here. The lyrics ain't phenomenal, but his flow makes up for that. You know what I mean? His flow definitely makes up for that. And lyrically, it's good enough for a a drill album. You know what I mean? So what are we looking at overall? So I'm gonna go album vibe 8.5 out of 10. Lyrics 7.5 out of 10. I'll go. He did good, decent for a drill album, which drill albums basically every single song sounds the same. You know what I mean? So he mixed it up a little bit. Replay value, I'd give a solid 8. I'll be playing this on and off for a couple of months here, definitely for the next 6 months. This will be in rotation. Um, Content, like I said, 6.5 to a 7. Kind of the same content here. I like his flows and his mic presence. I like his energy. So I'm for mic presence and flows, I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. Songs, I'd say he's got some bangers on here, and he's got some repeat on here. So I definitely say it's an 8.5 out of 10. Production, I'd give a 9. I definitely think he mixed up enough of the production. I like the energy on here. And features, I'd give a solid 8. I'd give a solid 8 too. Maybe 7.5 to an 8. I'd give a feature. So where am I going with Central Cee? Can't Rush Greatness. I'm gonna go with a strong 8 out of 10. This is an album that I will be playing for a while. I don't know if it will grow on me. We'll see. I mean, could it get up to like an 8.5? I don't know. There's a lot of good music that's gonna come out in this year. So we'll see about that one. And but yeah, I think this album definitely surprised me because most drill albums I don't have a lot of replay for replay value. I mean, the last one I remember was Fabio Foreign's Kanye produced joint. That was about like a 7 out of 10 or so. And he had some bangers on there that stayed in rotation, but that got forgettable after a little bit of a while. You know what I mean? And Fabio Foreign kind of, I don't know if he fell off or he just, leveled out and hit his peak because you don't really hear him out there get in the drill circles like he used to. You know what I mean? Ice Spice albums are trash, and Pop Smoke, he had his little run, at the at around 2020, but after he passed, right before 2020, after he passed, he kind of faded out. But Pop really was the one that brought that kind of energy to the rap game. But I'm gonna go Central Cee, Can't Rush to Greatness, 8 out of 10. Best drill album I've heard in a while. And I think this kid's got a little something. I think he's got a little something. He could rap a little bit. He's got flows. He's got energy. He's got a uniqueness with his accent. I think his accent helps him, not hurts him. Doesn't helps him, but doesn't hurt him. You know what I mean? So I definitely check him out. So Central Cee, Can't Rush to Greatness. I'm gonna go to 8 out of 10. And with that, we're gonna come back with some other cast maybe a little bit later or tomorrow, because there's some interesting topics that just recently came up that I got to address in hip hop. So with that, y'all enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll catch up with y'all later. All right, peace.